we're back again. Working on the TTR 125. Haha. We're working on the TRX, not the TTR. We're putting on a new air filter this day. Got an air filter for this quad. Kind of hard to find, but I tracked it down. Got a nice unit here. And we're going to go ahead and replace the old, almost non-existent air filter. Alright, let's get to it. Also got some no-toil filter oil. This stuff is less like oil and more like high-tack gasket sealant. It's like glue, but it works really well. Alright, let's get the seat off. I'm going to be putting a new seat cover on this thing pretty soon here, whenever we get some warm weather and I get some spray adhesive. Alright, let's take this airbox lid off. Yep, and that's what we're dealing with. The filter element is gone. And, yeah. Alright, we're going to need a posi drive screwdriver. And we'll get this clamp off and we'll have this out of there in no time. Okay, that just comes off, I guess. This is like the original centerpiece. It's a little different. I don't think we'll be needing that. Hopefully the new uni filter will just like fit right over that and clamp on. It looks like it will. If it doesn't, it'll be disappointing, but whatever. Alright, check that out. Dual foam element. Looks like it's got a removable... Is it removable? Looks like it's removable. Like maybe a removable core. Bye. Actually, don't go too far. I mean, it obviously can come out. Don't want to like break it or anything. Just work it around. There we go. Yeah, and then you got this little centerpiece. Looks like it'll be fun to take out when this is all covered in sticky oil and dirt. Whenever you want now. Come on. It's like as far as I can get. You should be able to get it all the way out. It's like as far as I can. Okay. Alright. Yep. Alright. There you go. Yeah, here's 5 horsepower. Just kidding. Don't do that. They put that thing in there for a reason. So you can not have it crushed down like that, because that's not doing anything for you. And yep, that fits perfect. It's a direct swap, and now that it doesn't have the doesn't have this, and the end cap is open. You know, you can get air in the end, and you can get a lot more air through this. Although this is probably more of a backfire screen than this. This is just like a hold it from collapsing in on itself kind of thing. Where'd you go, staple? Of course. Look away for 2 seconds and the staple is gone. What are you doing? There you go, goofy little bug. Alright, it's time to put some gloves on because the next part is messy. That's the only thing I would say I don't like about this is that it's can be a real messy job. And don't expect to get too usage out of these gloves after you've done this. This stuff is like glue. Alright, now I've shaken it up. What I like to do is I like to pour some in the interior of the filter and then just work it around until I see it come out to the outside. It's easier and less messy than trying to pour it on the outside because it just likes to run off. Hopefully that's in frame. You can always add more. It's harder to add less. Yeah, I'm gonna need more. See how that coated the inside? I want it to come all the way through. Just fill up the bottom. Now that that's wetted itself, yeah, oh, there we go. Yeah, this stuff is messy, but it keeps your air clean, so, and it doesn't drip off. That's the other stuff. It's very glue-like. It doesn't just run off like oil will. And oil, I guess oil works, but compared to this, it doesn't compare. I don't know if this has been coated yet, or it's hard to tell. You know, on the inside it's definitely been coated, but it's not showing through. It should cover the full filter. I mean, the inside looks alright, but just trying to get that oil all over. Don't want it to be too glommed up, like in there. That's a little bit too glommed up. Squeeze some out. Redistribute the wealth here. In the last video, we did an oil change to this quad. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. I think the quad's running has improved. Definitely, I think the engine's a little bit quieter. And the shifting is definitely more positive, and I think it probably added an extra 5 horsepower. Alright, I think this is adequately applied with goop. Just gonna put the cap back on, and now I have the duty to put this back in, which is probably gonna be easier to put it in than take it out. Or not. Okay. Alright, wasn't too terrible. I don't wanna like tear it. Alright, there we go. I just don't want to tear the element, you know. Hello. You're supposed to go in just a little bit further than that, you know. Okie dokie. Okay, well, probably gonna have to take a second and see if I can work that over the lip. And then once that's fully seated in there, I'll be ready to install. Yeah, I guess I can't turn the camera off. That's fun. What is going on here? Shenanigans is what it is. There's a lip. There's a lip in there somewhere. But I can't get the darn thing over. Oh man. Man, this is annoying. Ah, crap. Come on, you stinker. Not even that's gonna work. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to get a small screwdriver and take these gloves off carefully. It's it's kind of oily, but then once whatever the stuff is evaporates, it gets really sticky. Yep, all it took was 5 seconds with a screwdriver and we got it popped over. I don't think I need that glove right now. I don't think it's gonna blow away. It's probably stuck to the ground already. I'll just kind of push that frame in. Make sure it gets clamped in a little bit. Is it gonna... Wow, look at that! It's gonna... Oh man, that's a stinker on a thing. What is the deal here? So if you clamp it on, it just slips off. What are you supposed to do here? You're supposed to push it on? What do you mean? Huh. Push that up maybe? I don't know. There's something. Ah, that's what I was trying to do before. It wasn't going where I thought it was. But you need to be in like that. Okay, that's solid now. But this is so flimsy, so wiggly. Look at that. Oh well. Check that out. Yeah, I could rip the whole carburetor off the machine. Just put the air filter now. Alright, well, yeah, like I said, it doesn't stick to itself very well, but it sticks to everything else. Yeah. You could throw these away, or you could try to clean them off.
Carl Johnson, son. Hey, man, what? Get off me, man! Good luck, Carl Johnson.
Let go of me. Nasty. At least it's non-toxic and biodegradable and non-petroleum based, so it's just like Elmer's glue. So it's more of an inconvenience than a real hazard. Oh man, it don't want to run. Oh, yeah. The idle's probably just a little low, but it'll also idle up when it gets warmed up. So cool. I think it'll probably run a little better now that it's got a air filter. It's just got like a little bit more intake vacuum, so it'll probably help the carburetor deliver the proper amount of fuel. You know, I think it actually might be running better already. Yeah, just from that little rev. It seems like it doesn't just die out for no reason when you give it throttle. Alright, let's get some of this stuff cleaned up, put the seat back on, and clean my hand off. Alright, let's put the seat back on. I'm going to be putting a new seat cover on this. Come on, get it up. I got the new seat cover. It's a nice heavy one. It's like custom made for these quads. So nice quality, good stitching, heavy vinyl. I think it's like the kind of vinyl you would put on a like a restaurant seat booth. In the upcoming videos, we're going to be getting replacement tires put on these rims, and I'm actually replacing the other rim on the other side. This rim is still in good condition. The bolt holes are not wallowed out, so I think we're safe to reuse this. But I would like to wire brush these rims and get these rims painted before, or at least the back one. This is the one that I'm concerned about. But those ones, you don't really need paint. I mean, you could paint them if you really wanted to, but they're in much better condition. This has got rust on the surface. It would be nice to, you know, have it have it match the other side, which is going to be brand new. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably jack the quad up, put it in gear, and let it just kind of rotate slow, and I'll take my wire brush and just go around the rim. But we'll see that in the next video, which should be coming out pretty soon. This rim here, this is getting replaced. These are, yeah. This is funny, this tire holds air better than the other tire on the other side. But the rim is pretty messed up. But that's getting fixed. And this thing is gonna be like brand new. I mean, aside from these poor old rear plastics, there's nothing I can do about that. You know, it's just a bad design, and you can't get replacements because you know, they don't have molds, and Meyer doesn't make plastics for them. So at least we got new grips, we got new steering stem bushing, working fly. The engine is still in good condition, better than a KTM. And we're getting new shoes for this thing, so if we get a bunch of snow this winter, it's gonna be like last year's video, but probably even better. So we'll have new tires, we'll have the new and improved ability to turn right, which will be pretty sweet. But other than that, there's really not a lot left to do with this quad. You know, aside from seat cover, and got some cool stuff planned for that. Maybe adding some cover foam for it to kind of give a little bit extra padding. And yeah, then I think this quad will pretty much be done. All right, well, let's take this thing for a little ride around, see if it runs any better than before, and then that'll be the end of the video. Yeah, looks like I found the wet stuff. Ah, nice. Yeah, at least this is one of my work shirts. Hopefully the lens isn't dirty. Alright, well, if I didn't know any better, I think it might be running a little bit better. Maybe it's got some better torque on the low to mid. Maybe when you open the throttle, it's got a little bit more pickup. It's probably running just a little bit richer all around, especially on top. So I don't know, maybe we'll take it around just a little bit more, see if it's got more top end. Honestly, I don't think it's got any more top end. Might need to like adjust the needle or something, I don't know. But then again, this thing it's only making max 9 horsepower, so I don't really think it's gonna be the speed demon or anything. But yeah. Alright, so new air filter, got the new grips, pretty nice. And alright. Well, stay tuned for the next video where we're putting new tires on this quad, and then sometime after that we'll probably have the video about putting a new seat cover on this quad. And I think that'll be pretty much it for this quad, other than maybe just riding, but there's really not a whole lot left to do. So alright, well, if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up. If you got any questions, write a comment. And if you want to see future content, or you like my channel in general, consider subscribing. Alright, thank you for watching.